All right, so this is the 50 Zoom pool on Ignition. Going to make about a 15-minute video. Hopefully see some cool spots. Hopefully not donk off too much. We'll see. Okay, I think I'd be three betting with this hand. Seems like standard 9 bigs. Interesting way to cold call from the small blind. Probably a pretty weak player based on his stack size and also the cold call. Really dry board, pretty hard for either any of us to connect here. Ace King is pretty strong on this board actually. Against two players, maybe I think we benefit a bit from equity denial. And I think like third pot size kind of makes good sense. We also have the backdoor hearts and obviously the dominating pair potential. So his call is pretty convincing. The king sort of polarizes us a little bit. So it's gonna be the king's gonna be much better for us than it is for him in general. The stack size, I guess I don't really have to go huge. Get the money in here. I could actually go pretty small. Oh shit. Almost ran out of time. Nice playing Zoom, so see how this goes. Another one of our favorite hands. Okay, normally I would three bet to about 11 bigs. I think with the button flat, I can go to 12 and a half or 13. I think with a premium, I'll actually go to 13 here. So this is kind of a weird spot. Like ace 10 off is pretty weak, especially multi-way out of position, but I'm just getting such a good price. I think I just have to peel here and just probably play pretty cautiously on boards like this, I guess. Can't fold to one bet, I don't think. Is there any merit to check raising here? I don't think so. Doesn't really make much sense. Okay, so now I'm fairly confident we do have the best hand. But I guess you never know. Half pot bet. Still think this is kind of a weird spot. So it sucks if he just checks behind here, which I think he does a ton. So I guess maybe block would make some sense, but not actually sure. So he goes huge here. Can I raise? Do I have any raises? I guess like if I raise, I'm getting called by better aces and some full houses. It has a weird spot. I wonder if I can ever fold there. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess against that line, I just have a bluff catcher really. Don't really see anything. Guess, yeah, I'm not, I guess I could be beating some value. Some like suited aces that he's barreling off with, but I don't even know if they just barrel river even. We're gonna be calling here. I expect him to bet this board at a super high frequency, which means we probably want to have a bunch of raises. How's this hand doing as far as raises? We don't have an over. We have like a pretty shitty backdoor draw. I think I can just let it go. Probably have less raises on like a king high flop where hands are pretty stable at that point. Equities don't change a ton on the turn. An ace maybe is like the only card that really shakes things up for the most part. Gonna be three betting here. This is maybe this is close, I think, against an under the gun open, but seems fine. Okay. Size wise, I think we just go small here. I think we go smaller check actually, but I like going small, I think. Maybe I like checking. We don't really need protection. I guess we're getting value now from maybe pocket pairs. Probably want to start to polarize. So I don't think this hand really makes the cut on the turn. I guess we have a bluff catcher. Feels like a pretty easy fold, I think. Feels like that spot is just no good for us. Okay, in general, I get cold called. I'm going to be doing a lot of checking. Queens is one of my hands that would probably want to bet the most, but our range is at a pretty big EV disadvantage, I think, right now. So I'm just going to be checking a lot. Maybe I can consider check raising here. I think this hand probably gets check raised a decent amount, actually. Maybe a little bit more if we have the diamond, but okay, so we check raise and he calls the ace. Shouldn't change a lot. I guess it's sort of polarizing to villain's range, which means I'm either betting small or I'm checking. So I'm going to check here. Like he rarely improves, but when he does, he makes like two pair. Okay, so he calls a check raise. I'm just debating on whether I want to block or check call. I think I'm going to block here. Maybe get called by like, maybe he has like 8, 9 or 7 7x or something along those lines. The reason I was sort of thinking about checking was like maybe he bluffs with diamonds. Sucks when we get raised. Bluff catcher, we unblock diamonds. I'm calling. Not so sure about that call, to be honest. So I got a couple more minutes and then we'll end this. My initial reaction is just snap fold here. It's definitely near the bottom of our open range. Then I started thinking like, it's actually kind of playable and we'll have position. And I think like if we're gonna be making calls here, these hands that really aren't often dominated, I guess he's maybe doing this with ace four and ace five sometimes. I don't know, actually, I don't know about that one, but initial reaction was just snap fold. And then secondary was kind of like, actually, maybe this hand's playable here. Not really sure though. All right, I guess it's about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna end this.